In the tutorial for White Knuckle, if you continue to climb upwards past the area that teaches you about your inventory, you'll be able to find a vent, which leads you on a path to a secret room that features a few things, mainly the names of early supporters of White Knuckle, but also a button, which when you press it, leads to the developer playground. Obviously, this area spoils a lot of the game, but if you played it, then it's kind of a fun area to mess around. There's a spawning section where you can spawn in any kind of item or enemy or even denizens, and there's even some interesting Easter eggs that are only in this area. However, that's not the interesting part here. If you go into the console and make sure you have cheats on, and type in load levels mx_playground, you'll load back into the playground, but this one's a bit different. There are some noticeable differences, like the lockers missing at the front area, as well as the ladders in the spawning section not being present, or the door at the top of this section that doesn't work anymore for some reason. The most interesting thing in this area, though, is the fact that there's a computer, which is not present in the normal version, which has perks available as well as facility upgrades, which don't actually work, but there's also a programs folder, and, well, going in there is kind of interesting. Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle, or rather, a game within White Knuckle. You've got a bit of an intro already, so I think you have an idea of what we're doing today, but things are a little different here. Considering we're getting some news about White Knuckle on the 25th of this month, which is not that far away, I want to check out something that I don't know if it's going to be removed from the game, or officially added, or changed quite significantly, and I kind of wanted to show you guys. So it's a little bit of a spoiler thing, but if you go into programs here, there is something a little different here. There's a thing called Solar Night, which I have been playing a little bit ever since I was told about this, but here it is. This is a space arcade game, kind of like Asteroids, I suppose. It's very much like Asteroids. I mean, we're shooting asteroids. That's literally what we're doing. So we're going around and we're flying a little ship. It is very hard to control. I would like to, I'm going to immediately do terribly right now because I've never tried to play this while speaking. So this is going to be difficult. But it is very hard to control because we can only go one direction at a time. But we're basically trying to fly around, shoot asteroids, and collect these points once we start clearing out some asteroids here and kind of getting the smaller components. At least that's what I feel like is the case. I don't really know. Whoa, yay. If we hit an asteroid, we are dead. So, yeah. I'm not a great arcade game player. I'm not very good. But okay, there we go. So, this, at first, I thought you had to shoot, but you actually don't. You touch this guy, and it's a little ship, or a space station. We can get ship upgrades. So we have our points. We collected some. We got 50, so we can actually get something. We can get an extra cannon. And if you hover over it, it'll tell you. So there's an extra cannon to your ship, which I believe is just more shooting. Scoop improvements means we get a better range for picking up our points. And pickups are attracted to our ship, which I like, actually. I guess these are kind of similar, honestly, but I guess this means that the ship, things actually come to me rather than me having to get not quite as close. I'm not exactly sure, but I've experimented with this for a little bit. You get 3 lives. Each round, I believe, is 60 seconds. I don't think that's any different. And I don't know if there's anything you unlock for this, but things do change. We have a spaceship here that's shooting at us, or a little alien ship. So there's that. And yeah, we're just trying. It is quite sensitive. It's with the WASD keys, as well as spacebar to fire. And yeah, I don't know why this is here. I don't know why this is only in this MX playground. I'm assuming the MX tag is used a lot for developer levels. There's also some test levels that use MX. Woo! There's 2 ships. I'll see if I can hit one. I got one. And I got the other. Oh, there's another one too. Wow, I'm going so fast. Okay. Yeah, it's very easy to move around, but you can only go in one direction. And he hit me. I'm not great at this. I'd like to make that clear. But we'll try. If we get an extra life, that is definitely like the best thing for us. Ooh, shotgun is very good. So shotgun, basically we get like a nice little shot every once in a while. It just randomly fires a bunch of projectiles. Very good for point management. That was not part of the game. That's just one of the random events that happened. The game is still happening in the background as well, which I find very funny. But yes, so we can easily get ships now and asteroids and stuff. They're weaker, but for like the ships and stuff, it's better because we can kind of hit things easier and hopefully get more points as well. We do want to stay away from the edge of the screen, obviously, because that's where like the alien ships spawn. So the more we can stay away from those aspects, the better. The points are coming to me. I do like that tractor beam upgrade. It's very nice. Ooh, there's a big ship up there. Those ships are very annoying. Ah! The other thing is that it's very hard to stay alive once you get killed once, because things don't change. You just spawn right back in the middle, which is a bit problematic. I'd like to get some more points if we can. It is very hard to get points. I think we're screwed, yeah. I don't think I have enough points for this. By the way, do not say the meme here. I know you want to, but I already knew the value, so I knew I wasn't going to get it. I haven't survived more than like 3 rounds, so I doubt I'll live this time. It's very hard. But, yeah, anyway. I don't know, I need more arcade game practice. I think if I was better at arcade games, I wouldn't struggle as much. But I'm just not. If you put me in front of like a classic arcade game, I fail, man. And it sucks too, because it's like I feel like I'm okay at some games, but just like when it comes to an arcade game or something like that, it's not happening, man. I don't know why. Just not my thing. Ah, I tried to get out of the way, and it just immediately resets after that. Sometimes you get a game over, but I believe if you hit spacebar once, it immediately starts the game. So usually you're just holding down the fire button, and it just immediately restarts. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. If there's anything you unlock from this, I do not know what it is, and I have not done it. So, yeah, the hardest part of this whole thing is that it's very hard to control. It does have wraparound, so if I go around one side, I'll come back the other side, but that also makes it very difficult, because it's kind of hard to see where you are for a little bit of time. Because we did get some points there. I didn't even see that. I just saw them show up. But they happened right on the edge of the screen. Like, it would be nice to get some more points here, but if I hit an asteroid, I am borked. See if we can get one of these points before I... Whoop. There we go. Okay, well, I got 50. That's pretty good. But yeah, anyway, I realize that this is basically the whole bit to the video, and there's not much more than that. So for you guys showing up that are like, I want to see you climb in this, like, what are you doing? I know, my bad. This is a bit of a weird one, but it be what it be. Anyway, I'll try to talk about something else. This one's going to be all over the place, though, because this honestly requires more focus than White Knuckle, and maybe that's just because I'm, good thing I got that extra life, but also he's probably going to hit me again. It's very hard to aim in this. Oh my gosh. Come on. I think that's the worst part of it. I think, like, if this does get officially added, there'll be some tweaks. Because the fact that you just respawn and there's things still on the screen, I mean, it is very reminiscent of, like, classic arcade games where, like, you know, they didn't want you to win or anything like that, so they would just, like, you know, be unfair in every way so that you spent more money to play the arcade game. So, in fairness, it is very true to that sort of thing. So I'll give them credit for that. I've mostly been relaxing today, and also trying to figure out the best way to put this together. So hopefully the intro bit was good. I hope it was decent enough. Another extra life, yes. I know that we're not as powerful, but any extra lives that we can have to try to survive longer would be nice. So honestly, the default build's pretty good. There is one upgrade that we have not got yet, or maybe we have, and I just forget the name of it, that allows you to turn easier, or like stop easier. Because again, you can only go forward, so if we want to turn around, we got to turn around the whole way. You cannot just go in reverse, which would be really nice and convenient, but it is not how it works. I would like to get more points. It gets harder with later rounds because of, you know, alien ships. Also, that happens sometimes, which I don't feel like is quite as fair. Ooh, boy. Gotta hit you. I'm kind of out of... Okay, I couldn't really see. We can shoot further than the UFOs. Okay. Ooh, get some points. We are not going to be able to afford very much. And I blew up again. And I died. See, there is like a death screen, but you don't really see it very often, so... I'm not going to be able to get anything, and once again, I do not think we're going to get very far. I'd love the shotgun right now, it'd be great, but, unfortunately. I'm just bad at dying, man, is what it is. But yeah, I've been relaxing today, but I watched the Amazing Digital Circus finale episode. I'm so thankful that I didn't get spoiled at all. I don't know how that happened. I figured it was going to happen. I heard a lot about people getting spoiled. I also heard about people saying they got spoiled and then realized later that they didn't, and it was a complete fake thing that they saw, which I guess is kind of relieving, but it kind of does suck going into something thinking you got spoiled. So, but I definitely didn't. I didn't see, like, anything, and I'm so happy about that. I'm just trying to stay alive and see if I can. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, he just spawned there. And we're starting again. We're going to try to go around this a couple times. This one will probably be a bit of a shorter one, so I do apologize for that. Maybe this one would be better on controller. I don't even know if it would work, actually. I'd be curious to try that out. Maybe I will try that out after. Maybe I'll reload into this with the controller and see what happens. Because I don't think Steam's going to pick it up until I restart the game, but might be something to try. I never even really thought about it. But that would be an interesting thing to attempt, I think, anyway. Maybe not, but... I also don't know what gives points in this, actually. That's a great point, because it's definitely getting rid of the asteroids, but it doesn't always do it, so it's kind of like a, you know, what do you do sort of scenario. Like, is that the be-all, end-all way of doing it? I don't know. Oh, quick, points! I just got 30 in time. Holy... It's all I needed. I wanted to get more, but it's all I need for this first upgrade. Extra life. Okay, so the thruster upgrades is what does it, yeah. And then also material radius. I'm gonna go for the extra life to start, because I think I could still survive. It's not too bad. You gotta get like an extra point or extra life or something, like a rare chance if you shoot the space station enough. When I first played this, I thought that was like some weird boss enemy, so I'd avoid it, and then he went away really quick, and I was like, what's happening? But that is not the case, thankfully. I was also really scared. I thought I was going to waste my extra life immediately. I'll probably still waste it this round, but... From what I can tell, it's mostly stay in the middle and try to move as little as possible until you have to. It seems to be the solution. It's also really hard to hit things precisely, but they're really great at it. Just because, again, like maybe a controller would be good for this, so that you have slightly more precise movement, which I rarely say for a controller, but it might be accurate. Oh, I thought I could get all of them without blowing up. Damn, son. I need more points, and I just am not getting it. I ran right into that. That was so bad. That was right at the end of the round, too. It's so hard to control. Alright, shotgun, I have to. I don't have enough points. Never mind. I get nothing. This one's just a bad round. But yeah. Anyway, but yes, I've mostly just been, like, relaxing today after watching the finale for the Amazing Digital Circus. I won't say any spoilers, as always. I mean, you can watch it at any time, but... You know, I'll be polite. I think... Did I bring this up before? I know I wanted to. I think I brought up the whole thing of, like, if there's spoilers for something, I think, like, the general etiquette is, like, at least wait, like, a month before saying anything. But, you know, you really shouldn't... It shouldn't even be that. It should be, like, less than that. Or not less than that, but more than that, really. Oh, no. Okay, somehow I'm alive. I mean, realistically, I don't need to actually go next to these ships, do I? Okay, as long as I live a couple more seconds, then I'll be good. And I could possibly get an extra life or something of the sort. Very nice. Okay, actually very good. We'd only get one more thing from here, but if we get something good, that would be good. Ooh, shotgun? Yeah. Shotgun, man, we can now get it. Alright, I doubt I'll be able to live here. Or is this round 4? Did we get past 3? Yeah, we did. I have gotten past here, but I haven't gotten past the next one. Again, each one's a minute. I don't know if I'm going to survive a minute without getting hit at all by anything, especially because this round always spawns like a lot of guys. I'd love to get past at least 4. That would be my objective for today, but I don't know. I don't think there's any way to win. Because again, this isn't really that official. But that's okay. Shotgun really helps here, actually. The big guys especially. Ooh. Okay. I would like the thrusters as well, that would be nice. I was focusing so hard. Come on, get to level 4, baby! We're close, right? We are. I won't be able to afford anything, I know that, but that's okay. What is it? 101. It just keeps improving. Shotgun improvements. What's that? I've never even seen that. Fire rate of the shotgun. Interesting. Well, it is a little different. I won't lie. Maybe we'll see, like, the Omega UFO. Like, it's even bigger than normal. Ooh, don't come towards me, please. Thank you. Alright, this is new territory for me. It'll probably just spawn more things more often if I had to guess, but I'd love to see something new. Like, how fleshed out is the unreleased, unofficial, well, it is official, it's just, it's not out. Like, how many crazy things are in this, you think? I had to really make sure I stay alive here, though. Ooh, hello. Oh no! Oh, and that was, oh man, it's so bad on the edges, man. Oh, I was hoping to stay alive longer. But hey, I got to 4. So that was worthwhile. But yes, anyway. No, I've mostly been enjoying my computer as of late. Honestly, that's mostly why I've been relaxing. I was like, I got some extra work done and stuff for my job, and I was like, I'm good today, man. I'm A-okay. I wanna chill out, watch some videos. Like, I can't even really describe much of what I did, because it was all useless stuff. You gotta have that, like, lazy day every once in a while, you know? Like, sometimes that's necessary. That is the day you're having, no matter what. Oh, nice. Ah, I exploded. I got some more points, though. It was worth it. Calculated. There you go. 80 points to start. Honestly, I'm getting better. I mean, I'm not getting better at I'm just getting more risky, which is getting me more points, but... yeah, okay. Cannon improvements. Very nice. Extra cannon. We could do that. Oh yeah, I'll get cannon improvements. Is that better? I guess it's faster. It doesn't feel that much better. But I guess the whole point is to, like, stack them. I mean, I can get my next upgrade already, so... I'm still gonna try to get points, but I think now it's the time to... survive. Yeah. I guess I felt a bit sad. Does anybody get, like, super sad whenever, like, a series ends? I feel like most people do, but... I feel like I probably don't get as sad as other people, because, man, you know, it's kind of refreshing. And it's pretty early to say, but I really hope that, like, Macy Digital Circus has nothing more. You know? I kind of like contained packages as, like, an idea, you know? Like, in the modern day, there's so many things that are like, you know, we really need to like milk this franchise so much that when there's something that isn't, it's kind of nice. Oh no. Ooh. It's refreshing, really. Okay, well, I'm not doing great on this life, by the way. Also, I'm really glad that this is like a sci-fi thing. Because, man, when my points took forever to go away, I was like, I still have 50 points? What? I'm glad this is a sci-fi thing. I do like sci-fi stuff. I do think I would never be a gamer, though. If, like, the only games that existed were, like, you know, SNES era and, like, prior. Not that I'm against that. Again, I played tons of SNES games. And I do like them, but, like, okay, maybe, like, NES games. Because, like, SNES, I feel like, are games enough. They have enough quality. Oi. Oh, there's a big ship there, I think. Or we just fired a lot. One of the two. No, there's a big ship. He was just in the other corner. Ooh. Is he still alive? Oh. Oh boy. No. Ah. Shit. Oh no. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. But no, I feel like most games were like this. Or at least, like, again, I know I said arcade games already. Like, if it was only arcade games, I would definitely be out. But I guess that happens already. Like, I'm out of pretty much any game that's like a... oh, I can't buy anything. Never mind. I keep thinking I can. It doesn't have a different symbol for if I can afford them or not. Unless I hover over them. But, like, I'm already out of modern games that have, like, you know, a battle pass or anything like that. I have to thank TF2, man. I have to thank it so much, because I played TF2 in, like, 2012. I did open it before that, and I got very lucky, because I was on a Mac at the time. I actually got the earbuds, which are, like, a pretty valuable item. They're not quite as valuable now, I would say. But still a high-value item. And thus, you know, that actually did lead me to get some, like, friends at the time in TF2, which, you know, you probably, like, that could have led to bad things. People are just chasing greed, which, you know, probably, like, a few of them definitely were those people. Most of them I could realize that a mile away. Some of them, I didn't really think about it too much. And then I was like, oh no. And we're back to square one. We'll do a couple more runs of this. So, yeah, no, but I actually did get genuine friends, mostly because they were like, how do you only have earbuds, but you're also wearing the proof of purchase, and that's like your only other hat that you have? I'm like, I never played TF2, I had it, and I opened it one day in the orange box. I was playing, like, Portal all the time, and, like, Half-Life, but I wasn't playing TF2. I was like, I don't get it. I didn't realize it was a multiplayer game, and then once I did, I was like, oh, well, I don't care about that. But then one day, years later, I did. I had played a bunch of Minecraft. That was like my first kind of online game that I ever integrated with the online anyway. And then I played lots of TF2 in like 2012, right when MVM came out. So I have a good love for MVM specifically because I just played a lot of it. I just like that sort of game mode too. It's cooperative rather than a lot of PvP. I just prefer cooperative stuff. But, yeah, ooh, what do we get here? Cooling system? I think that's the one with the, oh no, that's also fire speed. There's a lot of fire speed ones that seem to be very similar. Whoa! Oh, that one's real fast. That one's nice. Ooh, that one's very fast. I like this one. Shotgun definitely seems to be one of the best ones. Shotgun, and I think the thruster one's good too, but I haven't gotten that specific one, seemingly. Or it's been a while. Wait until I just didn't take it and it was literally on that menu and I forgot already. It's probably the case. But yeah, no, TF2 was like the thing. Like, for a while I was like, oh yeah, crates. When I get some money, some extra like Steam gift cards, and then as I got older I had my own job and I'm like, I'm gonna put my money that means nothing to me outside of I have money because my parents told me to have a job and I have a job now and I don't have anything to spend it on. I know what I'll do. I'll buy food and TF2 items. Those will be the two things I buy. And it literally it was. Those were like the two things I bought with my money at the time. Obviously later that changed. both to mostly bills and car insurance lately, but in high school I was also like getting into instruments and stuff, so I was spending a lot on that, because that's a pricey hobby. I mean, it doesn't have to be, actually, if you're smart about it, but I was not. Cooling systems again, that's more of that, or an extra life. I'll go for the extra life. I feel like this one could be a good one if I'm smart about it. But yeah, no, so I bought like lots of crates and stuff at the time. Not like an excessive amount, but maybe a little excessive at times, but generally not too bad. But I do it fairly regularly. And eventually I'd get out of that whole, like... For a while I was like, ooh, what am I gonna get? Who knows? Maybe an unusual. Who knows? And then that doesn't happen for years and years, and then you're like, okay, I'm done on the whole trying to get an unusual sort of thing. Like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. And so I was out, man. I have unboxed an unusual now, but only a few. Most of them being during the like bug update that came out that made it so like the one crate. You would always just get an unusual. So, in fairness, a lot of them were not legit. So it didn't matter. But regardless. Oh, I don't have enough for this. This is round 3. I have 3 lives on round 3, man. I can't get... Oh, that would have been nice if I had enough points. Not quite. Not quite, not quite. Could be livable, though. We got a good amount of fire rate, 3 lives left. If I'm not super stupid, I could be okay. Let's try not to lose any of our lives, but that will not happen. The ships spawn, like, immediately. See, this is the thing. If there's, like, a ship in a certain angle that I just cannot hit, then I am screwed, man. That's my biggest issue. I think I should just try to preserve surviving, because I need, what, 101 if I get to the end of this round? Well, that was stupid. See, that's what I mean. Don't do stupid stuff like that, and then I'll be okay. Ah! Oh, I'm really trying not to do stupid stuff, but sometimes my brain's just like, yeah, no, that's the thing to do right now, is just be dumb. What do I need to do, 240? Is it possible? Yes. Alright, I didn't get any points, though. So, no extra upgrades. There's probably an extra life here, too. Shotgun. Shotgun, again, would have been nice, but not gonna happen. Oh, come on, come on. There was a little bit of bleed-through in Overwatch for me as well, for spending on stuff, but that only lasted for a little bit of time. That was still during my phase of, like, I'm definitely not buying any more crazy stuff. And anything that's, like, FOMO stuff, like, that is especially, and, like, Overwatch had that even more so, because they were like, oh, you can only get, like, these loot boxes for a certain amount of time, like, you could only do it during the event and stuff. Which TF2 had, but, like, the stuff would always exist. Like, you could just... You'd have to get it, like, secondhand after that. And be like, okay, I will... Oh, that was awful. Alright. I think this will be our last one. I just wanted to check this out today. Do something a little more chill. Kind of show this off for those of you that aren't aware about it, because I was almost... Like, I barely knew about this. I just happened to stumble upon it on, like, one message about it. Not even how to get to it, just, like... that it existed in the playground. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I kind of found it in the playground myself. So I barely even had enough information to find it, but I did. So I thought I'd just mention it before the nest comes out, which will definitely be relatively soon. It's been confirmed for this month, and obviously there's going to be some news. Possibly the update on the 25th as well, but I doubt it. Or maybe there will be. Maybe that'll be the surprise. The announcement is that it comes out today. At least I'm slightly prepared for that possibility. I would prefer, though, for that to not quite be the case and rather just be that it's announced. Well, I don't know, actually. I guess I'm okay with both. Whatever happens, I suppose. But anyway, okay, extra life for cooling systems. I'll go for the extra life for now. I think I could still do okay and manage. Problem with the extra lives is I always buy one and then I lose one. I gotta try to, like, keep them going. and then get multiple, as well as, like, good upgrades in between that. I gotta get a lot of points. 47. Gotta make sure we're getting our points so that we can get all our upgrades. I think that's really gonna help us, too, but... Okay, I gotcha. It's hard to make sure you're staying alive while also getting your points. I would like to not be over here. Just make sure you hit asteroids. Other than that, you know, it's fine. You just need to make sure you hit that. Or you stay away from things that can kill you. They go away sometimes, or did I just get lucky? I think I just got lucky. Maybe I hit them, but... I'm getting no points this round, though, I will say that. I think there is a little bit of bad luck with getting the points, actually. Whoa! Okay, well, I didn't get the points, but... I lived, which is what matters. I should check what the upgrades are, anyway. Oh, that would have been nice to have the shotgun. That would have really helped. If I lived, got the points, and got the shotgun, that would be a great position, but... did not quite happen. Oh well. Yeah. Don't gamble. Let's just leave it at that. Don't gamble, and honestly, battle passes and stuff like that are pretty much that sort of thing. Genuinely. Which is really unfortunate, but... it is kind of the truth. At least that's the way I feel. For the longest time, I didn't even realize, like, I knew what a battle pass was, like, you had to buy it and it was like a thing for a game, but I didn't actually know all the things that were involved in it. Like, I didn't really know all the specifics. So, the problem was... is that I didn't know all the specifics about it, I just knew that, like, oh, battle passes exist. So... once I learned that, like, oh, by the way, also battle passes are like seasons and you only have like so much time, I'm like, why bother buying it? Like, what's the point? Like, that's even worse. So that just immediately took me out of it. When they added battle passes to Overwatch, I was like, oh, I mean, I was already out of it at that point, but still. Extra life, baby. I think that's the first time I've had 5 lives. Maybe that's a lie, but doing okay. I'm living. If you just play enough of this, eventually you'll become a pro. You'll get enough practice. So that's all I have to do. I just need to play so much of this that I'm like the Solar Knight God. Again, I don't know. Here's the other thing, though. I don't know what this is going to lead to. Like, maybe the Nest update comes out and this is either, like, removed or it's not touched at all. Like, if that happens, then what does that mean? You know? Oh, boy. Like, what does that mean if that happens? Oh, he came out the other side. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah! Well, there goes my extra lives. Just like that. I mean, I guess it was worth it, but I don't know. I got no extra points. We're still alive, though. With 3 lives, honestly, pretty good. Is this the furthest we're gonna get? Maybe. Oh, an extra life there would be nice, too. Come on, let's get past this round. We gotta do it. We gotta try. I think actually talking is helping me. Just like, you know, not focusing on this immediately. Just like, you know what? What do you guys think of fecal matter? Okay, maybe we're not going that intense on that, but still. By the way, answer to that question, funny, but also gross, depending on situation. Oh. Hit him. Oh, nice. Don't hit me, though. Oh, they can break apart asteroids, too? I didn't know that. Okay, I'm prioritizing surviving rather than getting points. Like, that's my entire objective here. Oh, boy. Oh, God. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's a new thing! What is that? Do you see that? What is this? Oh, my God. Whoa! I did see a new thing. What was that? That was like a cruiser guy. What is that? Dude. It's new. And I survived as well. Okay, I'm so glad we got so far. What was that? What was that? I have not enough points. It's so hard to earn points in this. If there was, like, better upgrades later, I could understand maybe you don't want to spend them immediately, but now they're just getting expensive and crazy. We're gonna get, like, the boss fight. I mean, that felt like a boss fight, honestly. It's gonna be so hard to do asteroids anymore because there's just so many people trying to kill me. But okay. Alright, I said it was working. Battle passes. No, I'm very much not into them, though. Especially nowadays. It's just like, I'm good not spending too much. I spent like a crazy amount recently because of the Digital Circus finale. I was like, oh, there's... But it's like the last bit of merch that I ever expect to like spend for Digital Circus stuff. So it's like, I'm okay with that. I'm alright. I do have like a limited edition poster, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that. That's not my thing. I want to get him. Oh. Okay, I got him. Okay, last life. How many more seconds before, Oh my god, I've gone so far. I again have no points. Okay. 227? Yeah, that's crazy. I'd love to get any of those. Can I just get a freebie every once in a while? Just, it's free! Dang, man. There's no way. Well, I don't think we're surviving another round, but hey. That's alright. Either way, I appreciate any of you that have watched this video and just chilled here with me. I really appreciate it. Been a fun time. I'm a little all over the place. I've been like that recently, I don't know. I'm recording these pretty late, and my sleep schedule's been pretty bad, so I think I'm like always quite sleep deprived whenever I'm recording these. More so than the last few videos, so. I'm sorry if I just sound like I am completely insane all of the time. Oh, I don't want to lose to an asteroid, please. If I'm shot, I'm okay with that. I'd rather not be, but something's gonna happen. Oh. Ah, there we go. Game over. Dang, son. Almost got to 420 in our time as well. Well, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for this. It's been really cool. There is actually one more thing I want to show off real quick if I can. Let me do that real quick because we're here. So, interestingly, this program area, this is basically just the computer like before, or basically the first terminal in the, oh my god, I forgot the name. The, like, habitation, whatever area, not habitation, but where Buddy is, lockdown. So this is like the same as that, so I'm assuming if they add it, that's where it's going to be. The other thing is that in facility upgrades, it has facility upgrades here, so I'm just going to go quickly. This is the developer playground, little spoiler area. I know I already brought it up earlier in the intro, but I'm going to spawn some ruby roaches, so let me do that real quick and I'll come back to you when I'm all good. Alright, so I think we should have enough now. I just put a bunch of ruby roaches in, and so we'll just buy these. And none of them really do anything. They don't, like, spawn in this area, so, like, if we get the item lockers or whatever, like, they're not gonna spawn. But the reason I'm buying all of these is because of this one here, which I think we can already see, even though it says locked, but I just want to have it here anyway. This is Cryo Locker C. If you go over it, it says stash your items to be retrieved at lockers or in a future run. Cannot hold organic materials not implemented yet. So it literally says it's not implemented, which is very interesting. But like, what does that mean? Why is it here? Why does it say not implemented yet? Like, were we supposed to see this? I don't understand. Why is it C? There isn't any other ones that man, the ambience is being very angry right now. But yeah, so I want to bring that up too, since we're here. Since I'm already kind of spoiling Solar Knight for you, but yeah, and obviously the perks are fine and normal. But yeah, that's everything. Sorry for not climbing that much, just for our benefit. There you go, I did it. But anyway, thank you guys so much as always for watching. I really do appreciate your support on all these. It's been very, very cool. We're gonna get some more videos out, hopefully sooner, and a little bit more regularly leading up to the 25th, just because I have a few other video ideas I want to do that will probably be a little harder to do once the nest comes out, because all the mods are just going to break. So there is that. But anyway, thank you guys so much as always. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Yeah, would you look at that? It does work on a controller. Still not going to play White Knuckle that way, though, but it works.